Lafayette chapter of the NAACP is calling on Lafayette Consolidated Government to reinstate park police following a quadruple shooting at Moore Park that left 2 people dead.
Mayor President Josh Guillory disbanded park police when he cut the Parks and Recreation budget earlier this year. Chris Welty joins us live over at LCG, where the administration addressed some concerns about parks and police. Chris.
Jim Marcel, LCG, says that they're looking at all options. Meanwhile, the NAACP believes the 2 teens fatally shot last week might still be alive if park police were still patrolling.
2 teens might still be alive if some sort of security was there that night.
The Lafayette chapter of the NAACP wants park police reinstated. Lafayette NAACP President Marja Broussard says park police often kept tabs on social media and took steps to break up unauthorized parties at local parks.
The park police plays a big role in picking up where law enforcement can't. They were the eyes and the ears of the parks.
We do have an excellent police department, and we are looking at whatever ways we can to fund our police department more so that we can ensure that we have more coverage.
LCG Chief Communications Officer Jamie Angel says Lafayette Police have started a 4-person detail that will be in place following big events like the Raging Cajuns game that happened before the shooting in Moore Park. Angel says before the shooting, police were patrolling in the area. He noted if park police were still operating, they would not have been patrolling at that time.
Park police did not work after hours. Park police was until 5 p.m. and beyond that, after normal working day, that's when Lafayette Police would routinely patrol as well.
Before the shooting at Moore Park, more than 300 people were gathered to party. Angel says the park is a public space and they're allowed to gather there.
The party was broken up. Folks were disbanded and told to go home. It's my understanding that process just took a while. People weren't leaving.
But there were more than 300 people there gathered at the event. So are you saying before the police showed up, before that there was reports of a shooting, that this was a legal event, so to speak, at the park?
I'm not saying any of that. What I'm saying, I'm telling you what I know, and that's what I know.
Broussard says the NAACP is working to teach people that gun violence is not okay, but she says LCG needs to step up to do its part to enforce the law and patrol.
What happened in the early hours of October the 15th should never happen again.
We asked if LCG has reached out to the NAACP to have a conversation about the park police situation. Spokesperson Jamie Angel says that has not happened yet, but he does plan to have that conversation with them. We should also note Lafayette Police say they are investigating reports of shots fired at a vigil for one of those shooting victims at Moore Park last night. Live in Lafayette, Chris Welty, KATC TV3.
The Lafayette Park Police were among the cuts Mayor President Guillory made to the Parks and Rec Department's budget. Those cuts eliminated 37 positions, including all 5 park police officers and the park police chief. Speaking of parks, happening tonight, the Lafayette Parish Council will vote on ordinances to allow other agencies to run parish parks. This is a live look inside council chambers where that meeting is just now starting. Under the proposed ordinances, the parish would enter into agreements with Carencro, Scott, and Doosan to allow those cities to maintain and operate the parks in their limits. A 4th ordinance would create an agreement between the parish and Southwest Athletics to allow SWA to run Judy's Park.